I think, BA, which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers? Because, BA, we both know these teams can pour it in.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Now here's Conley. O'Neal on the wing from outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Paul passes to Crowder. 4-3. The rebound by the Jazz. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
The Suns on offense. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Paul against Conley. Shoots from 12. Paul, shot is off.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Bridges outside. Paul into the lane. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. Phoenix no good that time either. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Paul against Mitchell. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
Paul passes to Bridges. 3-pointer off the mark.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Mitchell, pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell, and the tip in on the offensive boards. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
Back to Booker. Fader on the way. That one's good for 2.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. A minute 22 left in the first quarter of the game. Conley passes to Mitchell. The shot from 20 feet out. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. With 1 on the clock. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. good at getting positioning and capitalizing.
Ball passes to Bridges. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Conley against Paul. And here's Mitchell. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the...
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Left side, Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. That 3's off the mark. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
And it's in there. Bogdanovich has gotten his first bucket of the night.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Crowder outside, takes the 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Paul finds Ayton. The kick out to Paul. The 3 is up. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah leading. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Utah on D. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Outside Paul. And he drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got his first points of the game.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the D.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Mitchell. Five on the clock. Stolen by Ayton. For 3, Bridges. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. On the take. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Pass to Paul. Back to Bridges. The shake. Outside for Booker. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Back to Crowder. Bridges on the attack. Can't cash it in from close range. The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. From deep, Conley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Conley loves that pull-up jumper. When the defense least expects it, he sticks it to him.
Bridges, right side. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Paul. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
On the wing, Mitchell. 17 seconds left in the first half. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Suns trailing. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Hughes in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Shamet.
Jazz foul. Elijah Hughes. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Whiteside against McGee. Pass to Nader. Driving in. And he dunks it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
So it's Utah now. Coming off a Suns make. Clock at 6. Gay outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And that's just experience. Rudy baiting the defender all the way.
Both free throws good from Gay. And the Suns shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Again, the Suns good for 2. Utah trailing here. Clarkson with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Hughes. Clarkson outside. Whiteside with a screen on Payne. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From 12 feet, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to McGee. Left side Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Here's Shamet. Driving to the basket, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to McGee.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And here's Gay. Pass to Whiteside. Phoenix grabs the miss. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Inside, here's McGee. 2 points. That one goes. And the Suns lead by 3.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much shutter.
Outside, Ingles. The kick out to Gay for 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Goes back up. And the nice bucket inside from Whiteside.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Here's Shamet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Nader. Back to Payne. The 3. Not going to go that time. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Whiteside, covered by McGee. And the Suns pushing it up now. 1:14 left in the third quarter. And McGee with the stuff.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Whiteside, following the score by Phoenix. Second chance effort. And another shot. Missed it, even after all of those chances.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Nader. Ingles defending. Pass to Shamet from behind the arc. The rebound by Ingles. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. Here's Gay. Now Whiteside. This for the tie. And it's Whiteside again missing. Here's Shamet. Off target from three-point range. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead. They lead.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Come on, fans.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bogdanovich. Left side Mitchell. Over Booker. Just 4 to shoot. And too long on the shot. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Booker. Over Mitchell.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
And there it is for him.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Crowder finds Ayton. Paul against Conley. Crowder outside. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Crowder missing.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Gobert, he's open. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Suns leading. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Crowder finds Paul. Outside Booker. Crowder with it. Back to Booker. Here's Ayton, and Gobert with a block. And he recovers it. And Ayton with the stuff. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
In the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Out of bounds. Phoenix ball.
To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Out to the right wing. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Utah scoring again.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Hey, fans, who wants the first t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your champion.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Booker. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. A minute 6 left in the fourth. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
Here's Booker, and Gobert with a block. Outside Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Now here's Mitchell.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Here's O'Neal. And the miss. So we see the Jazz get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but wins.
philosophy. DA, thanks. And it's the Hawks to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mitchell's shot is good. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounding.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Capella. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Outside Conley. And he drives in. Now the dish to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Driving in. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And Young, here we go. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Collins against Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Young pass to Collins. Capella kicks to Young. Utah with the rebound. Here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
.146 left to play here in the first. The drive by Gobert. Mitchell up top. Another miss by Utah.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. And it's all evened up. Capella's got his second bucket tonight.
What separates Capella from a lot of great rim runners is that he actually gets out and sprints.
Conley into the lane, and it's blocked. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Reddish. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Capella kicks to Collins. Clock at 4. Collins setting the pick for Young. And finished off by Collins.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. Will it go? The long distance three is buried. Young outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Jazz.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get back. It's your chance.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Collins up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside Leaner. Over to the left wing. O'Neal passes to Gobert. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Hawks trailing. Young looking around. Down low. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 to shoot. Young drives in. O'Neal with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. I mean, he's able to get all over that shot.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Reddish. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Offline with his 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Young against Conley. Collins in the post. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clinton Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Now here is Conley. They lead by 1. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 5 now.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining
Back to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Young.
Young's got his second bucket of the night. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Now Bogdanovich, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Collins in the post, covered by Conley, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the three. Rebound, Utah. Over in the corner, Conley. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Young outside. Kicks to Capella. Young outside. The Hawks again can't hit. O'Neal inside. Reddish grabs the rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
19.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
18.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 1. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Hughes in a 2-guard.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals. Creates a job inside that he can get done.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Williams has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Ingles outside. Atlanta's shooting well, 50% from the floor. Okongwu dishes to right. Okongwu with it. Whiteside's there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Utah is shooting the ball at 42%. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Right against Clarkson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
The Hawks trailing. Right outside. Pass to Herter. Back to right. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Ingles against Wright. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Nice move. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Clarkson up top, guarded by Wright. Williams against Hughes. Yay! And a missed layup. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Huerter passes to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Over in the corner, Williams. Lets it go with the 3. Game with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Hughes with it. Now Wright defending. Here's Clarkson. No good on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. It's Wright on the wing. Hunter kicks to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. Trying his luck from deep. Atlanta again missing. Utah leading. And here is Hughes. Gay outside to the paint. Here's Whiteside. Yes! And the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Big hands, long arms, huge frame of Whiteside. It just makes him a dominant shot blocker, a huge rim protector, and a very good rebounder.
And that one's good. Right.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by the Hawks. For the tie. Huerter, no good. Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. On deep. Hunter grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Personal foul. First team foul.
34 seconds left to play here in the third. In the corners. Huerter with it. Back to Wright. There's the pass to Huerter. Hunter, no one around him. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Taken away by Williams. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. 3-pointer. DeAndre Hunter. And that's good. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
That one falls.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
That will count, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
And your Jazz Dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A 2-point game on the court for Atlanta. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. And they take the lead.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. Conley with it and guarded by Capella. Here's Gobert. Tries again. And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young drives in. That one goes in. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. A crossover, and the layup is up and in. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball, and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now Mitchell, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. A second chance effort. Tips it, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now, here is Young. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Here's Conley. That shot off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over by Conley. Reddish the pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Young. Now here's Conley, guarded close. Makes it off the glass.
And how about that move? Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Conley against Young. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Mitchell finds Conley. Here's Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shoots it. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
And the Hawks with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Young against Conley. Six to shoot. Conley against Young. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
For 3, Mitchell. Atlanta with the rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Capella dishes to Young. with the drive to the wing right side. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Utah ball.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 6. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game out.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
That's good by Mitchell.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team.
to a pretty hard-fought game.
BA, every inch of real estate between the lines will be contested tonight. Neither of these teams will give an inch. I expect it to be tight, physical, and hard-fought.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. There's the triple. O'Neal pulls it in. Conley against Butler. The 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Pass to Tucker. Robinson with it. No good on the triple.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpasses Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Both free throws good from Lowry.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Oh, sweet move. The shot won't fall, and Miami will go the other way with it. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Now here's Robinson. And here's Butler outside. Pure from 3-point range.
Wow, when it comes to Butler, we've talked about the improved range, but that shot's ridiculous.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Conley. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got 5 now.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Lowry, right side. Pass to Butler. Knocked loose. Now Gobert. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Butler with a steal. Outside Tucker. Pass to Lowry. There's the drive. Outside for Butler. Here's Robinson. Back to Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Mitchell with the ball. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. No good. Miami's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Tipped. Stolen by Conley. And an intentional foul right there.
Lowry. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Lowry. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Misses from close range.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Now here's Tucker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Fires it. The Jazz with another miss. Robinson passes to Butler. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down. You're doing it.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Your Jazz dancer. The Jazz Dancers dance team. Make some noise, Clone fans.
Here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Now here's Lowry. Right side, Tucker. Clock at 6. To the right side. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Adebayo. There's the 3. The Heat rebound. For 3, Robinson. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Utah leading. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Robinson passes to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Good on the bucket. Butler's got 5.
What a crafty drive by Jimmy Butler. Mixing speeds, getting where he wants to be on the floor.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Butler passes to Robinson. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. 3-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Conley. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. He's got 9.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Now Lowry. Outside Tucker. Outside Robinson. From the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Now here's Gobert. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Outside Tucker. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, it's Utah with a 3. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, Donovan Mitchell's wingspan is effective when it comes to swatting away the basketball and getting steals for his team.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. To the inside. Adebayo, a screen on Conley. Count it.
Kyle Lowry.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Your Jazz Dancer.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And so here is Miami. 11-point game. Oladipo up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Dedmon. Dedmon a screen. Morris for 3. Nails it from 3. Morris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson for 3. That shot, no good. And so it's Utah up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ingles. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Morris.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Strus. Shoots over Whiteside. Puts it up from 12. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
Rudy Gay picks one up.
Team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Heat, Max Strus. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay. Clarkson outside.
Pass to Gay. Clock at 6. Ingles with it. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Oladipo with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Dedmon. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Fans, go out effective, give free t-shirts. Let's see who's allowed us. Fans, your Jazz dancers. Give them a hand, fans, your Jazz dancers.
Utah's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Hughes. Here's Whiteside. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Oladipo. Hero outside. The 3 ball. Got a hand on it. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to Ingles. And here's Whiteside. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Miami trailing. Now here's Oladipo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hero outside. From deep.
Well, their shooting is not where they want it to be here in the second half, especially if they want to chase down that lead.
Here's Gay, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Oladipo against Clarkson. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Boy, Victor Oladipo gets a step and leaves no doubt. Look out below, gentlemen.
Clarkson attacking. Out left to the wing. Pass to Whiteside. Now Clarkson. Five to shoot. Now here's Gay. Clarkson finds Gay. Shoots over Hero. And it's Gay with the miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Strus. Pass to Morris. Here's Strus. Ingles defending. Here's Oladipo. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Gay. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Gay. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Kicks it to Hero. Dedmon a screen. And Hero with the 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Whiteside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Third team foul.
And he drops the first.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And both free throws good for Whiteside. Miami has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Inside. Poke loose. Stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here come the Jazz. And he comes up with a bucket. Whiteside's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Hero, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Gay. Off target at the rim. Now Hero. It could go. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that'll do it for the third quarter.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
That's his second personal foul.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So Utah ends up going with a new group. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Miami shooting at about 44% so far. Lowry with it. Pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz. 4 on the clock. For 3, Robinson drops in the 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert on the high post. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Third team foul.
Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Come on, get fouled for your chance, Denver.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. No shocker, the amount of turnovers was his focus. He told the team, stop giving the game away. We have to value the basketball, and we have to play smart. Clearly, he is not happy with the decision-making. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. He takes it in. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Heat shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Lowry outside. No good with a layup. The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Here's Tucker. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Conley.
Two minutes remaining
To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry against Conley. Up top, Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Six to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Lowry against Conley. And here's Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The kick out to Conley. There's the three. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Offensive board. Outside Tucker. Pass to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the three. On offense, here's Utah. Now Gobert. Now Mitchell. Robinson defending. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the...
Oh! Get out the way, Greg! Get out the way! Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Takes a three. No good that time. And that one falls.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
David. Great report. Thanks. And the Jazz start out with the ball. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Three-pointer, Crowder hands it from downtown. Crowder's got the first basket of the game for the Suns. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And here is Paul. Crowder finds Bridges. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. Here's Paul. Banked in off the glass.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Mitchell against Booker. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Up and in on the layup.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film. Seeks advice from other star players. And he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bridges against O'Neal. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Good D by Booker.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Crowder kicks to Booker. Bridges against Bogdanovic. Right block shot. Misses off the right iron. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Booker outside. Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Conley surveying the D. And there's the pass to Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Conley for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball passes to Crowder. From deep three-point range. A new 14 for the Suns. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. That one misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Now Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell. Able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off target from outside.
Phoenix
and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Utah. It's a three-point game. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Conley sets a screen for Mitchell. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Conley. There's O'Neal with the 3. That one's not going to go. Bridges with some nice defense. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. The drive by Paul. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And stolen by Booker. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going.
Mike Conley.
So on the floor for Utah.
Field goal.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. 3-pointer. Devin Booker. And that's good. Booker's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Suns.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Ayton kicks to Paul. Bridges against O'Neal. Bridges dishes to Ayton. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Paul passes to Crowder. Paul dishes to Ayton. Here's Paul. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Pass to O'Neal. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Paul looking over the floor. For 3, Bridges. On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Bridges kicks to Booker from about 16. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. And 6 points from Mikal Bridges.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Mitchell wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Bridges left side. Another 3 for Phoenix. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot 4 threes. And with more threes, gives you more stats. And with more stats, gives you the bag.
Bridges against O'Neal. That shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bridges inside. O'Neal's there. Here's Crowder.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovich. He was in great position.
Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Ball up top. He's got 6. Ayton finds Paul. Shot clock at 6. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Gay against Paul. Gay inside. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson against Booker. Baseline try. And that one hits back iron. Suns leading by 5. On the wing, Booker. Pushing it up. Here's Whiteside. Over Ayton. Whiteside, good.
The interior, this is where you want to get Whiteside the basketball.
Ball from deep three-point land. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top, leading by 3.
20.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll... First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Just 5 to shoot. Payne kicks to Nader. Rebounded by the Jazz. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Oney. Now the pass to Ingles. Gay sets the pick for Ingles. Gay outside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
3-point field goal.
Gay's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
Shamet the pass to Nader. Kicks it to Payne. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. On the wing, Johnson. He can't get that one. And Utah the other way now. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they've got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Ingles with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
Suns trail by 4. Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Clarkson. And here's Booker from the arc.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gay left side. It's tipped. Paul with the steal. Outside Crowder. Gay against Booker. Drives to the hoop, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Works and dishes to Gay. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gay's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's time for defense. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Make some noise.
1:53 left in the third. Ball outside, trying to get something going. He lays it in. 8 points for him.
An incredible move to the basket right there. But hey, we've come to expect that kind of thing from him.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Crowder. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. From the stripe, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. On the wing, Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
And Mitchell drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And here's Booker from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Tipped away. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Mitchell. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to...
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Crowder. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Knocked loose. Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Booker with no one around. Hits it from 3-point range.
A good look there. And he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Paul against Conley. Paul outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. First team foul. Jazz substitution.
Here is Paul. The feed to Ayton. Back to Paul. No one near him. And he nails that one right through the net. 10 points for Chris Paul.
When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Mitchell against Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Booker. Paul outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Not going to go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Bogdanovich looking around. Mitchell outside. And the pass to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes to Mitchell. A 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets a shot up quickly.
Paul can't get it to go.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Jazz, another 3.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Jazz.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Takes a step back. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Suns.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
8 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Mitchell left side. Conley inside the line. Missed.
Chris Paul takes pride in shut down.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Collins inside. Bogdanovic on him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Utah calls time here.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancers. With my anthem is your ATL Hawks dancers dance team.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Clock is at 3. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Six on the shot clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
O'Neal misses.
Talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Utah with the ball. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Mitchell. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Back to Reddish. Capella with it. Back to Reddish. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
The kick out to Conley. Can't get it to drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Capella, screen on Conley. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovic, no good. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Conley goes in. Outside for Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Now here's Conley. And there's 1:45 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. The Jazz with another miss.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Now Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Gobert tips it back in.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Young. Pass to Reddish. And here's Capella. Back to Reddish. Here's Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. Unloads. Reddish misses. Utah trailing here. Conley goes in. They now take the lead.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Pass to Reddish. Now here's Capella. Outside Young. Bogdanovich with it. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz out in front, up by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside Young, fires the 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches, so effortless. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Gobert. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Young. Pass to Capella. Mitchell against Young. 6 to shoot. Here's Reddish. Back to Bogdanovich. Offline with a 3. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent the Great, Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Rejected by Capella. And they're able to recover. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Mitchell, and he lays it up and in. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Pass to Reddish. Into the lane. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Reddish has got his 2nd basket.
Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And he drives in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And they go to the intentional foul. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
The kick out to Conley. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Young, here we go. Here's Reddish. Hits a three-pointer. Reddish has got 5 points now this quarter.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, right side Mitchell fires for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. And another miss by Utah.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Jazz.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Outside Young. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead. They're up by 1. Good. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in the game. That's been a fairly even one. So it's Utah now. They trail by 1. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
So the Utah 5 right now. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Lets the three fly. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Right outside. Outside Herter. Here's Jang. Defended by Whiteside. And here's Hunter. Clock at 6. For 3. He buries it from 3. And now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
Hey fans, who won the free t-shirt? Make some noise! Fans for Atlanta Hawks dancers. With my hand is the ATL Hawks dancers dance team.
Well, the Jazz shooting a low 30% from the floor. Here's Honey, hounded by Wright. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Wright against Gay. Wright pass to Hunter. Now Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Pass to Jang. Nice move. And the layup is good. And the Hawks lead by 8.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away. They're threatening here.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Outside Hunter. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Clarkson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Right outside. Outside Hunter. 5 on the clock. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Now here's Whiteside. And Whiteside slams it home.
Oh, wow. Whiteside out there with the red nose on, clowning, treating this one like a dunk contest.
Herder up top. Back to Wright. Outside Hunter. Off target from outside.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Right outside. Trying to get back on track, and he lays it up and in. Wright's got his second bucket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Inside, here's Clarkson. It's stolen by Wright, and it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. A line change here for Utah.
Jazz substitution.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Conley against Wright. Pass to Jang. Back to Wright. From deep three-point range. And stolen by Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Mitchell. Gobert with it. Outside Conley. Lets it fly from 18. And no good. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
All right, let's just come to the board. Come on, get loud.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. The three is up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Reddish. No good. A bit long that time.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And that one's good. Young.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
And here's Young. Up top, Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the three, and stolen by Gobert. Jumps up, and Mitchell with the slam.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Driving to the basket. Outside Bogdanovich. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Now Conley. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in, and the shot goes down. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Launches a three, and the Hawks with another three.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Conley passes to Mitchell. It's intercepted. And he commits the intentional foul. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. And that one's good. Young.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Now here's Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here's Young. Pass to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Mitchell. Here's the three. Atlanta with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for your Hawks.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting, not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Here's Reddish. Oh, they get a hand on it. So this one belongs to the Hawks. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
It's so true, but you have to.
2K Sports presents Thursday night at the and doors. Should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Adebayo finds Lowry, clock at 4. Second chance shot, poked loose. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Your Miami Heat dancer.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Now, here's Lowry. Dishes to Tucker. Stolen by Michael Conley. It's stolen by Adebayo. Mitchell against Robinson. Back to Adebayo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert into the lane. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Inside. Clock is at 3. From 17 feet out, they get it back. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Butler with the steal. Over Mitchell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. On offense, here are the Jazz. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Lowry with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar. Doris year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. He takes it in, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovich? A superb dunk off the drive.
Lowry drives in to the middle. Here's Butler over O'Neal. Here's Adebayo. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Conley surveying the D. Mitchell in the corner. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. To the inside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here is Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:10 left in the first quarter. Lowry against Conley. Lowry can't get it to go. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here's Mitchell.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
A 15-footer. A nice shot by Tucker.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Utah trailing here. Conley dishes to Mitchell. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's the three. Drains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Stolen by Michael Conley. It's 2-on-1. Here's O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Lowry. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Utah out in front, up by 4.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.
Look who's coming onto the
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. To the right side. And stolen by Butler. Robinson for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Personal foul.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Lowry drives in. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
And Tucker kicks to Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot by Lowry, no good. Jazz leading by 6. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now O'Neal. There's the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Conley dishes to Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Heat have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Conley.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Mitchell. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact, Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Lowry drives in to the paint. Outside for Robinson. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And here is Mitchell. He's got 9. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lowry passes to Butler. Driving the lane. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Second shot opportunity. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Good on the triple. Butler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, this is huge for Butler's confidence. If the perimeter game with range is working, it is very difficult to deal with this guy.
Here's Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
They get it back. Clarkson finds Gobert. Here's Clarkson. Picked by Gay. From downtown. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
Your Miami Heat.
All right, David, thank you.
The Jazz, 25.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Your Miami Heat dancers.
Utah leading by 10. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in a point guard. Now here's Ingles. And stolen by Dedmon.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Takes it inside.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Strus. The tray. Here's Morris. And he converts the layup. Morris has got his first basket.
The defense forgets about Morris and pays the price. He loves to score and can do it a number of ways.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Heat. Oladipo left side. Ingles with the rebound.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Clarkson dishes to Gay. Shakes him. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 8.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Oladipo goes in. Pass to Hero. Here he goes. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Jazz take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The wide open look here for Ingles. Misses the 3. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Strus. And the foul called on Markieff Morris.
Markieff Morris.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz leading by 8. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Sweet move, and he sinks the layup.
Whiteside.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Hero. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Hero passes to Strus. Back to Hero.
2 minutes.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Down low, and stolen by Dedmon. Fires the 3, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Hero.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Here's Oni. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. Hit by Gay. Clock at 6. Another shot. The 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now Hero. He's got 5. 8 feet away. Inside. Morris passes to Dedmon. The pass to Strus. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Jazz leading by 5. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Gay. Here's Whiteside. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Hero with it. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with us.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Now, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Then it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Lowry looking around. Out to the right wing. Tucker. Adebayo on the follow.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Utah.
And Mitchell drops them both. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Lowry. Going inside. Passes it to Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. Kicks it to Lowry. To tie it up. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. Mitchell passes to Gobert. That one good for 2.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Driving inside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Conley, and good that time. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And it's Lowry penetrating, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. And there's the drive. The shot's good. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
It's the first. That turns the lead to 6.
Now at the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell, Gobert trying to get open. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Butler. And Tucker has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat. Mitchell wide open. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Out to Conley. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Tucker. Outside Butler. In the corner, it's Robinson. From past the arc. Can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.